today we will learn what is the concept of pure bending. Okay, so first of all, what is mean by the pure bending? It is a condition of stress where a bending moment is applied to the beam without simultaneous presence of axial, shear and torsional forces. It occurs only bending moment is constant and shear force is equal to 0. So in this diagram, for an example for pure bending, in this diagram let us consider a simply supported beam. Both ends are simply supported of span L carrying two equal point loads W and W placed at a distance from a point from each support as shown in figure. So draw the shear force diagram. Both ends are simply supported. This force is upward. Then shear force at point is W positive. Then baseline as it is. Then downward force. Baseline as it is. Then downward force negative. Okay. Positive values which are indicated by above the baseline and negative values which are indicated by below the baseline. Okay. Next, bending moment diagram. In SF diagram, when the beam is horizontal, then in bending moment diagram the beam is inclined. Okay, so bending moment is constant at point C and C to D means WA. Okay, so in this figure SF diagram, show the SF diagram, the shear force and bending moment diagram as shown in figure B and C. From the shear force diagram, which shows that there is no shear force. There is no shear force at all sections between point C to point D. Okay, and from bending moment diagram, it shows that there is a constant bending moment between point C and D equal to WA. In this case, the portion of CD, of beam between two downward point loads is subjected to pure bending. Okay, is subjected to pure bending or simple bending. It is clear that when the beam is subjected to pure bending, it deflects is to an arc. It deflects is to an arc of circle. So it is clear that the pure bending is the condition of stress where a bending moment is applied to a beam without simultaneous presence of axial, shear and torsional forces. It occurs only under a constant bending moment since shear force is 0. Okay, it has two conditions. When a beam is subjected to pure bending, it has only normal stress set up in it, and when a beam is subjected to ordinary bending, it has both normal and shear stress set up in it. Okay, so this is the example of pure bending. See the points. See the first diagram. Concept of pure means simple bending. Let us consider a simply supported beam of span L. Let us consider a simply supported beam. Both ends are simply supported of span L carrying two equal point loads. Two equal point loads means W placed at a distance A placed at a distance A from each support as shown in figure. Okay. Next point, the shear force and bending moment diagrams for the beam as shown in figure B and C below. Shear force and bending moment diagram. See this diagram. From the shear force diagram, it shows that there is no shear force at all sections between C and D. There is no shear force at all sections between point C and D. Then next point, from bending moment diagram, it shows that there is a constant bending moment between point C and D equal to WA. See the bending moment diagram. It shows that there is a constant bending moment between point C and D equal to WA. Okay. In this case, the portion of CD of beam between two downward point loads is subjected to pure bending or simple bending. Okay, it is clear that when the beam is subjected to pure bending, it deflects into an arc of circle. It has two conditions. A beam is subjected to pure bending has only normal stresses set up in it, and second condition, a beam is subjected to ordinary bending has both normal and shear stress set up in it. Okay. So bending pattern, see the bending pattern of sagging type. This is the simply supported beam and this is the cantilever beam. First of all, what is meant by simply supported beam? Both ends are simply supported. And what is the meaning of cantilever beam? One end fixed, other end free, right? So bending pattern of simply supported beam and cantilever beam. Figure A shows that bending pattern of sagging type for a simply supported beam. This is the sagging type of bending pattern and this is the hogging type bending pattern. This is cantilever beam. Figure B shows that bending pattern of hogging type for a cantilever beam. Okay. So listen carefully. A simply supported beam bends in sagging pattern. Okay. Simply supported beam bends in sagging pattern. This is the curve for sagging pattern. This curve shows that sagging pattern. Okay. And cantilever beam bends in hogging pattern. Means hogging pattern. Okay. This is the hogging pattern as shown in figure. Okay. So note, see here, a simply supported beam bends in sagging pattern, okay, whereas a cantilever beam bends in hogging pattern as shown in figure. This is the simply supported beam which bends in sagging pattern. So NA indicates that neutral axis, and for simply supported beam the intersection of neutral layer with only normal cross section of beam is known as neutral axis. At the neutral axis there is no stress of any kind, that is bending stress at neutral axis is 0. Okay. So in this diagram, for simply supported beam which bends in sagging pattern with two type of zones, and cantilever beam which bends in hogging pattern with two type of zones. So see this figure. The intersection of the neutral layer with only normal cross section of a beam is known as neutral axis. This is the neutral axis. NA indicates that neutral axis. At the neutral axis, there is no stress of any kind, that is, bending stress at the neutral axis is 0. This is very important point. Bending stress at the neutral axis. Bending stress at the neutral axis is 0. In short, for a simply supported beam, the tension zone is below the neutral axis. See this diagram. For a simply supported beam, tension zone is below the neutral axis, and while compression zone is above the neutral axis. Compression zone is above the neutral axis. The bending pattern of cantilever beam is exactly opposite to that of simply supported beam. It means for cantilever beam, this is the cantilever beam bends in hogging pattern. So for cantilever beam, the tension zone is above the neutral axis and compression zone is below the neutral axis. Okay. Thank you.